Thokozani, ke Otata, Khosatsana ya Barakile. I'm coming to you with another energy focus for the week. Please remember to only take what resonates. We are starting the week in a very heavy note with a Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card of emotional disappointment and reflection, basically. This tells us that one might be going through grief, one might be going through feelings of heaviness, one might be going through, a process of reflection, which is not going the way you would have planned, And what we normally tend to do is focus on the milk that is spilled on the floor, focus on what didn't go right, focus on would have, could have, should have, And with that, we tend to miss opportunities that might still lie ahead. If you look at this man, his focus is on the 3 cups that have spilled, and he's broken over that, whilst there is 2 cups that he misses that are standing behind him, which indicates that everything is not lost. This card is basically here to remind us of that. Everything is not lost. You can still rebuild, you can still go back to the drawing board and look at what needs to be done to ensure that whatever it is that you're struggling with, whatever it is that you're disappointed about, can basically be salvaged, how you can save the situation. So don't forget, don't look at what didn't go well for too long and miss what you can do to basically move forward in a positive way. The second card is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is here to indicate our challenges for the week. It represents one feeling burdened. It represents one carrying too much responsibilities. It indicates that we are carrying too much, and we're carrying too much emotionally. We are carrying too much physically and mentally. And we're also not just carrying too much, but also doing too much, too much. We are doing too much whilst we are feeling, There's a saying there's a saying, you shouldn't make decisions while you are angry, because it will result in the results will be bad, man, because you'll be acting out of whilst you are feeling. So this card is here to remind us to feel and then do, instead of doing all that at the same time. You are going to have to ask yourself what you are carrying. You're going to have to ask who it belongs to and figure out what you can release so you can have a better way forward, because we all know that you can't go on the way you're going on, hence the burden, So for things to go well, you need to really look at what is yours and what is not yours. What can you release and what needs to be taken forward. We're moving on to the last card, which represents our opportunity. It's the Queen of Swords. She represents clarity, she represents truth and strong boundaries. This is the moment for you to speak your truth. This is the moment for you to set your boundaries. This is the moment for you to protect your energy without feeling guilty. And it integrates nicely with everything, because here you are starting the week very heavy. and feeling overwhelmed, and you are challenged to assess why you are overwhelmed, with the gift of the 2 cups that are remaining. You are going to assess why you are feeling overwhelmed. What is it that you can put down? What is it that belongs to you? What is it that doesn't belong to you? In doing that, how are you going to succeed with doing this? By using the energy of the Queen of Swords to speak your truth, to set clear boundaries, and to protect your energy so that whatever comes next is really going to serve you. You're not going to go to the next level feeling heavy, because now you would have given people what is theirs and only caring what is yours. And one thing that you must guard against is shying away from the truth part. All this analysis is going to maybe ask you to be true to you. And the nice thing about these things is that you're doing it alone, so you don't have to shy away from being honest with yourself. So that's the challenge for the week. You're going to have to be true to who you are so that you can really, really see where you are going wrong in this whole situation. You're going to have to really see where you need to come in to save yourself, and where you need to basically give people what they need to carry so that they can save themselves, because everybody's here to, you need to do what you need to do for you first before you can pour into others and try and save them. So everybody needs to play their part in saving themselves. So you can't carry too much just because you're trying to save the next person. People need to carry their own weight and save themselves. Yeah, that's going to require being honest with yourself, because it's difficult, man. It's difficult to look at the situation and really, really take accountability. If accountability was easy, we wouldn't be facing a lot of problems that we are facing as a world, as a nation, as a country. We wouldn't be facing all these things that we're facing if accountability was the easiest thing to take part in, to take, if taking accountability was easy, we wouldn't be where we are. So I urge you to do the work this week. Don't try and sugarcoat things so that it makes you feel better. Just, identify what needs to be let go of, and identify your part in the play, because everybody has their part in this play. Everybody played a part to have you in this position. It's not just you are the victim. You also played part in taking on burdens that were not yours. So yeah, with that said, let me not ramble, ne? I felt like I rambled a bit there. Let me not ramble. I wish you guys a great week ahead. Please protect your energy. May it be a week filled with ease. May it be a week filled with, may it be a week filled with ease, and may it be gentle to you. May it be kind, Yeah, Thokozani.